asked about Dane Gagai, mate. Gordy said to me that, and Gordy's the notorious bagger of wingers, said, mate, it's as good as 2 back-to-back performances as he's seen from a bloke on the wing. Given that he's had interrupted preparation, onside going shit. Just give it, mate, it is a pretty outstanding effort.
Huge effort, mate. I think very underrated what he's been able to achieve this series. It's tough when your side's not going well. He's a senior player there, so obviously feels a lot of responsibility to come into camp, and he's had a couple of injury clouds. He's been able to his preparation's been spot on, and his mental state coming into the game has been unbelievable. I can't speak highly enough for his performance.
No, and I know that you're one of the forwards, but the back line is obviously where so much attention gets given. Over the last few years, they've lost Israel Folau, Gerald Yao, Willie Thomas, Brent Tate, Justin Hodges, Will Chambers, Billy Slater,
Brent Tate.
The fact that guys like Dane and Corey, everyone keeps stepping up. I mean, that must be, again, really pleasing to someone who's now an established member.
Yeah, look, the transition there's been just nearly flawless, and that's a massive call considering the guys that we don't have available anymore through retirement or injury, like Chambers. And Chambers was one of our best last year, so Justin O'Neill, outstanding again tonight. I thought his effort, Dane Gagai, Corey Oates, name them all. They've stepped up a level. It's a pleasure to see them, young guys come into this side and just be able to continue on what those guys have been able to achieve.
We still focus always to absorb the Blues. For that first 20, they were always going to come out hard after what happened last year, game 1. It was a matter of trying to absorb that and then take a chance when it came?
Yeah, look, that's how we've built our side. We pride ourselves in being able to hang in these games, defend, turn up for each other. That's what our team's been built on, and we know when we get opportunities, we've got guys that can make right decisions like Cooper and JT and Smithy. So it's a matter of just being able to defend back-to-back sets and like you said, just absorb that pressure. And when we do get an opportunity, make the most of it, which we did tonight. I thought our execution on the edges was sensational.
There was a bit of criticism about Dane Gagai's selection, but after seeing his performance tonight, are you pretty confident he's a Maroon of the future?
Yeah, look, I was before tonight. He's just, I suppose, cemented his spot even more. It was a great performance. Limited preparation for him. It was a bit of an injury cloud there, so to be able to come out and perform as he did tonight, not just attack but in defence also, it's a credit to him.
And how special was it to be able to send Corey Parker off with some Origin success? Yeah,
look, it's great. He'll be the first to say it's not about the individual, but I guess in the back of everyone's mind, we know what Cos has done for this team and this state, especially here at his home ground. So to be able to send him out of winners, it's pretty special, and it's probably a night he'll remember for a long time.
Did you talk about that as a team before you went out there?
Not before the game, but it got spoken about during the week. Smithy and Kevy both mentioned it, that if we did need any extra motivation, which we didn't, that that's a good reason. We've had a few milestones recently, and we talk about making the night special for them, and it was no different for Cozza tonight.
And what about your coach? Obviously great for him to get his first Origin victory under his belt in the first year.
Yeah, look, it's awesome. I've got a great deal of respect, so does the playing group, for Kevy. We all love him, get along well with him, and it's great to see him be able to come in and continue the success that the team's had. It's been a great transition, and I'm really enjoying playing under him.
Cameron said that he's really exuding this passion that you probably haven't seen in a couple of years from a coach. I mean, Mal was pretty comfortable in his shoes. Tell us, how passionate is he, and is that going to be a special thing going forward in the future to keep this team the way it is?
Yeah, look, I think it is, and it's exactly what we need. I guess you've got players that have been in this team for a long time now, and sometimes you can go through the motions. So Kevy, he speaks with such an immense amount of passion and pride, and he every time he speaks, you can see how much it means to him, and it really makes you sit up and take notice. And he spoke a lot before the game about making this a special night for Queensland, making it a special night for the fans in the stand, and making sure they wake up with a smile tomorrow. And I'm really happy we were able to do that tonight.
Just lastly, what about the crowd out there? That was amazing looking at that.
It's awesome, mate. There's nothing better than playing at Suncorp in this jersey. It's just an unbelievable feeling. Running out, it still gives me goosebumps. It's like I said, it's a great feeling.